We need a grassroots movement that cannot be ignored. Those are the words of the UN Secretary General 5 days ago. From this moment on, we must do more, much more, to answer this call. When we cause enough disruption, we make ourselves impossible to ignore, and the government is forced to respond. It's as simple as that.
Our immediate demand is for no new fossil fuel investments, an end to fossil fuel subsidies, and no fossil fuel licenses.
Need to have this chat when we talk about the police. I really need to make it clear. The human person within that uniform, we honour and respect. Everything else we reject. We reject being policed in any shape or form when we stand up for our own survival. Those vests, take off your badge and join us on the streets. Because remember, in India, when they did this occupation, the police force were told to batten down the protesters, met them with violence, and the police force took their uniforms off. And that's the call here. There is no separation for humanity. Take off your uniforms, take off your badge and take the street where your survival and your future survival is at stake.
And every time we do this, we get a lot of encouragement from the public. And whenever our court cases go to a jury, the juries invariably find the defendants not guilty. So I think people get it. And I think, the movement's growing. And there will be a point where there'll be a tipping point where, we'll have enough people to make a difference.
Actually, finally, Extinction Rebellion came along, and we noticed it actually encompassed the best things of all of the movements that came before it, and it had very, very clear demands. And the one that really stood out for us was the third demand for the Citizens' Assembly. So it's not saying we have these solutions already, we know it, we're green, we don't like nuclear, etc. It's basically saying we don't have the solutions, but the people themselves who have to live with the solutions, the population at large, they will need to live with them. So they should be involved in what is necessary, because it's going to be very drastic. It's not going to be a simple change.
This is what democracy looks like. It takes time. It's a long process. This is a people's assembly, right? You've heard of Citizens' Assembly, where people's assembly is quite specific. It's getting people to answer certain questions or make decisions. In this process, we're on a bridge in London, and the two questions are: A, do we stay on this bridge, hold it, or B, do we stay on the bridge, hold it, and then move to the junction? One has more outreach for the public on the junction, and also is more spicy for being arrested. 3 groups wanted to stay on the bridge. 17 groups want to do the junction at the other end and hold the bridge. So it's clear.
you, Elder. Thank you for standing up for the South World. Thank you very much. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you.
How's your neck? Right, this is the step.